Hey everyone, Gaming ADI here. Welcome back to Icarus. And thanks to everyone who's been posting comments on the last episode. Quite a few comments come in on that one, which I'm really appreciative of. A couple of you saying about the bees, and maybe they should have gone in amongst the crops, which, when you think about it, that's pretty obvious really, isn't it? Bees should be around plants. So I might do something about that. I might move those crop plots around and maybe put the bees in the middle of it. Because like I say, that does sort of make sense a little bit. The respawning of the plants and things like that, I did know about that. I just forgotten to keep turning it off, but I've turned it off now. So hopefully, I think it's the big stones and the foliage won't respawn. I think that's what was in the settings. So yeah, that's good. The paving in here. I'm pretty sure when I used to play, when I've done a big paving section before, I'm pretty sure you didn't used to get damage on stone, but now the paving blocks, they get damage through storms and stuff. I'm pretty sure that never used to happen, but now it does. So if I pave this whole thing, then we're going to get damage, and I'm going to have to go around repairing it all the time, which will be a proper pain in the ass. So I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I might pave a little bit of it, maybe do a little bit between the steps and the barn, because there is such a height difference there. I don't know. We'll think of something. But if you've got any ideas what you think should be done in there, drop it in the comments below. Someone else said about the fence when I was saying about how hard it was. And apparently there's a third-person view you can get into when you place the fence down to try and get it a little bit straighter. Or maybe use some fence posts. Put a post up first, put the fence to that. All really, really good ideas. I might have a go at them. I might try and do the fence up a little bit, make it a little bit straighter, because it looks proper. I've just looked at it from here, and it looks proper wonky from here. That is crazy. But yeah. But the main thing I want to try and do today, I've seen a couple of videos of this on YouTube. I want to try and make a round building. And I'm thinking about going up there on that plateau up there. Just to practice, to see how it works. And then I'm thinking about maybe putting a round building. And I don't know how this is going to work, by the way. But I'm thinking about maybe putting a round building in the middle of the water. Because I think that'll look cool, but it might be a little bit too deep to work the way I've seen it done. Because the way I've seen it done sort of relies on the ground being quite close and posts going into the ground. Whereas that, I might have to build it under the water and then bring it up. But I don't know. It might work out to be too, because obviously, well, you'll see when I start it. But I think this might be too deep. But it'd be really good if we could put a round building in the middle of there. I've also just noticed that my water wheels aren't turning, so I need to go and clear them out. Okay, so here we are up on the plateau. And now, the videos I've seen on this, on the good old YouTube, they use concrete to do this with. But obviously I haven't got concrete yet, so I'm just going to use these stone pillars and stone floors and such like. But I also got a feeling they were all running mods. So they can do, like, jump higher and probably hold more and stuff like that. Whereas I'm not running any mods. So I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work out. But I'm going to try and do it to the best that I can. and go from there. So what we need to do is work out where we're going to put this first of all. Now they all start facing west, which is what I'm going to do. And then we need to just bring that up a little bit. Like so. About there. And that's going to be where our first one goes. And then we just need to put some flooring down around it. Now, is that going to hold? Yeah, see, this is probably why they use concrete. So I'm just going to have to put some of these down, probably on every corner. Should be enough. Oh, I'm not going to be able to get up there now, am I? Yeah. This is the other thing with the mods. Is they get a higher jump on it as well. Good job I brought some of this. So that I can get up. And then we can take it down afterwards. Thank you. Right, let's carry on with this flooring. Probably could have got away with the 4x the 4 in the middle there, but I just thought we'd go a little bit higher than that. Problem is now I can't see where that's the middle, isn't it? There. Okay. So the other thing they do is they stand on top of 3 high. Now again, they just jump up there, which for me is going to be extremely hard to do. So I'm going to need to get up there some other way. Okay, so we're back and we're sitting on top of our beam. And I think I've got myself kind of center now. The idea is this is in obviously free placement mode, which you press home button for. And then you use your page up, page down to just move how high that beam should be. Now the idea is obviously I set it up east to west, north to south, whatever. And I think we are pretty much center on each one of those points. I think we're there. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, but... So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this beam down just until probably about 1 up from there. Now, bear in mind, I have never tried this before. Never. This is the first time I've not even practiced it before recording the video, which is probably a bit of a mistake. But hey, you know, that's what this channel is all about, lots of mistakes. Right, so... Oh, really? I hope they're not going to come up here. I know animals can get up here. But I'm just about to start building these up. So what we need to do is line that up with that center line going up there that you can see. Pull the mouse all the way back to us and then press it. Then go back, press the home button, and then if you look at the compass at the top, obviously the little pointer is on the W at the minute, so we're going to bring that down to the first click round, keeping the mouse as close, like as far pulled back as possible, and put another one in. And we're going to go around again, back to home, go to the next click, put another one in, and we have to do this lots of times, and hopefully, oh no, that one there, if I do it correct, and this should produce, and as long as I've got enough beams on me, which I'm sort of hoping I have, but I'm not holding out much hope. I know I've made loads, but did I bring enough up here with me? Oh, what? Sod off, bear. I don't want to be moving. Oh, I'm going to have to kill the bear, aren't I? Otherwise, he's going to take down my beams. Ugh. I hope that hasn't messed stuff up. Right, let's go back to home. Where were we? That's the one we've just done, so we're on east. Need that one. That one. Because we've got to do this again in a minute. But in between the bits that I've already done. This is a real ball ache. It's actually, it's easier. I'm going to say it. It's easier than I thought it was going to be. So you know something's going to go wrong in a minute. Okay, so that's our initial set of beams down, which has made quite a nice circle actually, even if it has got a bear going over it. Okay, so the next thing we need to be doing is putting some beams in between the beams that we've already got down there. Now, again, the guy doing this in concrete is probably a lot easier. But if you notice, when we come between, the little green outline sort of disappears for a little bit. That's what we're looking for. And that's where we're going to place our block. Just about there. And that should be in between the blocks that we've already put up. Should be. I hope this bear ain't going to get in the way. He is, isn't he? Bear in the way. That's not good. Oh, now we've got a bloody horse here. Oh, really? And I'm out of bullets. Crap. Alright, let's see how much of this we can get done. Right, I'm out of that as well now. Okay, this is not going well. Coming in. Where are you? Right, I need to get rid of this bear. Because he's in the way now. Okay. But you can see we've got... Oh, look, I'm one away. But that is basically our circle. So I need to go and get some more beams. The rest of this is alright, isn't it? I can't believe I'm just one away. If that bear messes this up for me, I'm not going to be happy. Okay, so we are back again with my last post. And I think... I mean, obviously, it's quite hard to tell from up here. Because I don't know if I'm aligned properly there. Or there. But it's not looking too bad. I think that should be like that. What's beating shit up down there now? East. Do you know what? I think... Yeah, see, that's going to be out, that is, isn't it? I think there. Do you know what? I'm going to throw it in anyway. I think that looks pretty good. I think we got away with that. That is not a bad ring. So we are now ready to get off of here. I hope. Don't think we're going to need these anymore. I hope. There we go. So, next things we need to do is obviously more beams. Of course it's more beams. We are going to be using so many beams in this. And we need to go to that beam there. We need to try and find... I think... that. Oh, what is it? With all these bloody animals. Yeah? Thank you. Okay. So, it's all about just going along and putting these beams like this. Oh, that looks pretty impressive, just like that. But we've got to follow that all the way around. Let's just get rid of... Must repair first. Of course, it's been damaged. Right, let's get rid of you. Now, where I put some stairs up here. Because I thought it would be easier. There they are, there. Oh, look, it's another bloody animal. Yeah, you can go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some stairs on here rather than... just to make it easier to get up to. Right, let's go grab some more pillars. Okay, so here we are. Oh, more bloody animals. So I've got some more beams, which is great. Yeah, get down there. I've got some more beams. Now, the idea... This is where it's going to get really difficult. So the idea is that we need to... Obviously, on the concrete, things look so much easier. Maybe I should have waited to do this until we had concrete. But the idea is we need to put a beam on here. But I think it's... We've got 1, 2, 1, 2. So I think it's down this little bit here. If you can see that in between that brick and that brick there. This is where we need to put this beam. And it just needs to be sticking out a little bit. But obviously because the stone beams are not very... Not a regular shape, shall we say. It makes it very difficult to be able to see what and where you're putting it. Don't need it there, so let's just bring it up to there. I think this is going to be a little bit of guesswork here. But what I'm working off of is how much of this side, this front side, the side that's closest to me, how much of that I can see. So if you notice that left-hand side, the more I go up, the left-hand side sort of disappears a little bit. And I just want that little cutout, that little triangular cutout there on the left-hand side in the middle of the beam. And we'll put that there. And then apparently, I can erase that beam then. And then we need to do exactly the same for this one. But I've just realised that I can't see the left-hand side now. So we're just going to have to go with the right-hand side. and make it so out there. And now we're going to get hit with weather. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oof. That was close. Okay. So he's stuck on the tree. Are they fighting each other? If he is, he's not doing a very good job of it. It's so interesting to see the animals fight each other. Okay, so the video that I watched that said about putting these upright pillars in here is way too hard with stone pillars. You just can't get... I tried it on quarter and the circle just ended up going out in a spiral. It just wasn't working. And I think it's purely because the stone posts are just too irregular shaped. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to try and do this and just take them round off of these and just do that. I have got some floors being made, so I'm going to go and get some floors in a minute and then try and put some walls up as well. The only thing I'm thinking is they might be a little bit too close. That gap there might be too close and we might get a lot of overlap on the yeah, we might get a lot of overlap on the thing, on the wall and the floor, but we can but try. Right, so we are now back, so let's have a look and see what happens with these floors. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not a good start, is it? The floor completely starts to disintegrate straight away. So yeah, that's not a good start. So what I might do then is let's go back to these just while we're playing with what we've got here. No, can we go underneath these? Can you not go? I don't want to go up. I want you to come down. Come on, play ball. The worst thing about these beams is getting them to fit. Do you know what, for now, just while we get this sorted out, I think I'm just going to go for that. One there. Get another one on that one. No? You're not going to play ball? Do it that way around then. Okay. Right, now let's try this flooring. So let's go from this one. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Still doesn't like it though, does it? Which is a bit strange. So this just doesn't know what to snap onto. You can put that one on there. And then we could miss a couple. Alright, let's put a beam on here. Okay, that's not too bad. What does it look like with a wall? No, wall needs to be other way round. Thank you. Oh, that one's liked. Yeah, it's going to give me a bit of a gap there, isn't it? Is that on? Okay. But I guess if we was to put that there. Yeah, it definitely doesn't like that, does it? I'll do this. And then put the wall in. They're going to like it even less. No, that likes it. That's not too bad, you know. I think that would look alright. Let's try another one here. With a post. And a post. That's already got... I quite like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Let's just take that out a minute and put in a window. Yeah? That's pretty cool. So, floor-wise... Because obviously... Oh, is that the last floor I've got? Oh, bugger. Oops. So, floor-wise... Let's take that one out. Obviously, these are going to overlap, aren't they? Should we be going with that one? Let's just take that one out. So what have we got here? We've got a floor there. A floor there. So if we put that floor in, and then that floor in, don't think that's going to look that bad, you know. Obviously these beams will have to go. Like so. But I think that floor will look quite cool. Slightly higher than this floor, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so it's a little bit rough and ready, but this is what I got so far. It's not bad. It's definitely circular, but I think the problem I've had is the fact that I can't see what I explained earlier. Basically, because of the stone blocks, it makes it very hard to actually put things where they need to be. and get them proper. But like I say, for a first attempt, it's not too bad. Like there are gaps. There are always going to be gaps on a first attempt. There's one there. The floor isn't great. There's a few cracks in it, as you can see. The reason I haven't gone higher is because it's very difficult to find where to put the beams. As you can see, you've got two parts there. So you've got one corner of roof there and one corner of roof there. So if it's this roof that's got the crack in, which it is, I need to put the beam there rather than there. But that's the one that always gets caught first. So it makes it difficult to put a beam there. I could probably do it, don't get me wrong. But I feel that because it's not ideally put together, it's just making life harder than it needs to be. So what I'm thinking is I've tried it. And like I say, it's not a bad. It's a good attempt. This bit here, by the way, when I was deleting all the beams from the inside circle there, I got a little bit ahead of myself and deleted the wrong one. So I had no beams coming out here. So I thought, what can I do? So I put some steps in instead, which works. Again, probably not the best thing to do. But there are a few things that I want to try and sort out ready for next time. Obviously, next time, the proper build is going to be in the water. Now, what I've got to work out is, if I've got a beam like this, and I put it halfway through the floor, does it grab the structural integrity of, say, the floor that it's going through? So if I was to put that there, see, that doesn't grab because it just fell apart straight away. So it doesn't grab the structural integrity of that floor, which means I'm going to have to build lots of beams up. So when I'm doing it in the water, for instance, the water is lots of different depths. So whereas I was sort of hoping that I'd be able to maybe put a floor in and then have the beams coming off, which I suppose I still could, couldn't I? Could build a floor, make sure that floor's rigid, and then build everything off of the floor. I guess I could do that. Interesting. But I think that'll be for next time. I mean, look at those gaps. Anyone got any poly filler? Silicon. It's alright, mate. I'll just fill it with silicon. It'll be fine. But no, I think it's a good attempt, and it's given me a few things to look at ready for next time. But I think we definitely need to look at concrete. Which I'm not even sure if I've unlocked the concrete side of things. It's in 4? No, it must be a 3. I have unlocked it. I have unlocked the concrete building set. Yeah, there. Okay, so our concrete beams. We need steel rebar, steel screws, and concrete mix. Now, I'm not even sure if I've taken... Have I unlocked steel rebar? I'm not even sure if I've unlocked the rebar. Where would that be? It's got to be at the end somewhere, isn't it? Oh, we have got it anyway. It's there, steel. So we're going to need a lot of steel. One steel makes 10 rebar. And then we need 8 rebar per concrete beam. So we are going to need a lot of steel, a lot of concrete, and a lot of screws. Because we don't need the floor. I think it's just the beams. I think if I can do the beams, it'll make the setting up so much easier. So that's what we're going to be looking at. So I have got a lot of stuff to do off camera, haven't I? We're going to need to make a lot of steel. Let me know what you think about the circular building. Like I say, it's a little bit rough and ready, but it works as a circular building, but I think it could be better. Yeah, there are some videos on YouTube that show you how to do that better than I did it, but we will be looking at that next time. So yeah, but for now, thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. See you later, guys.